Nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now it's Tannehill. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Julius Thomas from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. A nice little juke. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
He all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Powering his way forward. Cooper's got it. That one goes for 24 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick?
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Navarro Bowman. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. He goes underneath the Drake. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult.
Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Now Tannehill is going to turn here and take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill rolling to his right. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Well, I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 16. The reception good for 7. It's third down. From the gun now on third down, Carr. And he couldn't hang on to it through. The contact. Incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, if you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. But in his defense, this has been a stifling defense so far. So they've got to start finding a way to unlock them as this game goes on.
CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins, and about the guy who goes and gets quarterback. Marcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Well, before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past.
Michael Crabtree's going to go. And all the way in. And touchdown, Oakland. Michael Crabtree, 60 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice session,